you so much for tuning in. Um, I'm glad that you're here tonight, and I'm excited about what I'm going to share with you because it's been over a year since I've been in a postcard opportunity, and there's a lot that have came around and a lot that I've heard of and a lot of people that have been promoting opportunities, but there was nothing that really caught my eye like the one that we're going to discuss today. And I really believe that when you find a really good thing, you want to hold on to it, especially if you know it's something that's going to change lives. And I truly believe that about this opportunity. For those that don't know, my name is Amanda, and I've been in the off and online industry since 2015. I didn't have my breakthrough until 2016, but I started out with postcard mailing, and it was life-changing for me. It was the only thing that gave me hope that I had something other than just a job, right? I knew that if I was to stick with it and I was just consistent, I knew that it would help me free myself from my 9 to 5. And that's what it actually did for me. In 2016, I made my first $50,000 with postcard mailing. And ever since, I've been always talking about it and inspiring other people to get started, but not only just getting started, but really showing them and teaching them what to do and giving people the skill sets that they need in order to be successful. Okay, so we have a special treat today. We would love for you to stay till the end, because at the end, we're going to talk about some great bonuses that we have if you decide to get involved in this opportunity. So guys, make sure to stay in. If you have any questions, we're going to answer those questions later on today. I'm not going to keep you guys long. I'm going to just give you a brief overview about the opportunity, what to expect when you get started, and why you should join this opportunity. And again, like I said, I've seen tons of postcard opportunities, but there's nothing that stood out as much as the opportunity that we're going to discuss today. So I took my time today and put together this presentation, and it's going to just basically give you the information about it, but it's going to probably answer some questions that you may have or things that you may be thinking of when it comes to postcard mailing, what it's all about, what is the product, how does it work, why are there the people that are so successful. And it's so funny, I had a person that inspired me back in 2015 that have been doing postcard mailing for years, earning a full-time income. And I'm like, you know what, if this person can do it, I can do it. And even though it took me a little bit of time for me to actually find my groove and actually start building up that consistency, it was worth it. It was worth it. And I'm going to just tell you that, guys, if you get into something, especially within the offline space, because you're struggling in the online space, maybe you don't know exactly what to do. Maybe it's hard to really connect the dots. Offline is the way to begin. Why? Because it's beginner friendly. It's easy to do, and it's easy to start building momentum and leverage when you're in the offline space. Okay. And that's what actually allowed me to move my business from offline to online. And then when I was able to incorporate the two, because I already knew what to do offline, it was like a match made in heaven, right? It just really worked. It really went together, and it was a great mesh. Because let me tell you, once you start realizing what you're doing to bring people in and how people are easily attracted to what you have, it's then easier to go into the online space. But offline is a great way to start. And again, I think this is one of the best opportunities that's out there right now that I can see will be here for the long term. Okay. So if I'm going to share my screen with you guys, hopefully everyone can see this. This is just the information that I'm giving for the Cash Building System Unlimited, which is the name of the opportunity. And again, this opportunity is not brand new. I just want to make that clear. This is not a brand new opportunity. It is brand new to the online space, but a lot of people that are in this opportunity and that have been promoting this opportunity have been having success mainly with offline. So if you're just hearing about this right now, don't think it's because it's new or it just came out. No, it just made its way into the online space, but there's tons of people that have been promoting this opportunity and having success with this opportunity offline. And that goes to show you a lot, because to have a program that's been around for over a year and we're just really hearing about it because it was offline, that really says a lot. That means that people are making money and doing what they need to do with just using the offline space. So we're going to talk about the offline and the online space and how we're going to transition into the online space by having people bring people to our webinars, into our Facebook group, where they can get more information about what this opportunity is all about and how you can start producing a full-time income with the Cash Building System Unlimited. So what I'm going to do is just take you through what's happening so far. We have hit over 400 paid members within the last 2 weeks, guys. Within the last 2 weeks, 400 people have actually paid to get into this opportunity. And we're going to talk about why that number is so high and how that's going to continue to grow over the next year. So for those that don't know, we are going into our peak season, which happens right after Christmas. And that's the best time to actually build up your business. Between now and January is when you want to build up your momentum and actually get started with something like this, because once we hit our peak season, 400 is going to easily turn into thousands of paid members. If you want a piece of the pie, you want to be in this opportunity. Okay. We have the simplicity of the program. Easy to start up. It's newbie friendly. You mail the postcards and allow the system to do the work for you. I always tell people, if you're not a great marketer, you really don't know how to explain information to a person, allow your website and the postcard to do the selling and telling for you. If you do that, that's going to take so much pressure off of you. But not only that, it allows you to do so much more within your business. Okay, so this is the front of the postcard. You're going to get an ID number when you decide to join. There's a 1-800 number. That's a recorded information line where people can get information. And then we have the back of the postcard. So let's just talk about the back of the postcard, because this is where all of the meat and potatoes is at, right? This here at the front is where you're going to put your label. You're going to put your stamp, and this is where your lead goes. It goes on the front, but the back, when you turn it over, they're going to get more information about the Cash Building System and how it works. So with the Cash Building System, there is a total of 8 levels with 2 paid positions per level. And I'm going to talk about what that means and how that looks. So there's 2 phases. You have phase 1, which is a one-time payment of $50. For just $50, you're going to get 200 leads and you're going to get 200 postcards. And not only that, you're going to get a package on exactly what to do and how to get started with this opportunity. Okay. So you're getting that for $50. So I want you guys to think about this really quick, and then we're going to move on. You are spending $50 for a business in a box. There's not a lot of opportunities that you can get into. Spend only $50. Okay. Get 200 postcards with the leads to go with it and the information, a reseller license to make money with this opportunity. That's really unheard of. So you think about it like this. If you're paying $50, your sponsor is only getting $25 out of the 50. That means that the company is basically putting money into you to grow your business, because $25 is not a lot. Your sponsor gets 25, the other 25 is going into your business for you to get the materials that you need in order to be successful. Unheard of within the offline space. Okay. So I just want to make that very clear to everyone. This company is in this business for you so that you can see success and you can actually start making money and generating leads with this opportunity. Okay. That's extremely powerful. Extremely powerful. And that goes to tell you a lot about the company, because they could easily charge $150 to $200 for this just to start off with, right? But you're only paying $50, a one-time fee, one-time investment to be able to start your business. Now, you have to come in at phase 1. Once you are done paying with phase 1, you can stay at phase 1, or you can upgrade to phase 2. So phase 2 is what's going to just allow you to leverage the opportunity and make more money. And not only that, it's going to help you to start making money from those who are a part of your team. So at phase 2, you see that there's 2 positions. Every time you come in at a level in phase 2, it's not only going to pay you, it's going to pay your sponsor. Okay. So if you come in and you paid $100, your sponsor gets 70. No, you get 70, your sponsor gets 20, and the company gets $10. Okay. At level 2, you pay $500. You're going to get, someone comes in under you to pay 500, you're going to get 350. Your sponsor is going to get 100, and the company gets $50. And then the levels go all the way to level 8, which goes all the way to $5,000, where if someone comes in at that level, you're going to get 3,500, your sponsor gets 1,000, the company gets $500. Now, with all of these levels, it's a one-time payment. If you come in at, let's just say at the level 4, which is $1,500, you're going to get that level, you're going to be able to collect on that level and all of the levels beneath it. So you'll be able to collect at a level 4, level 3, level 2, level 1, and then also at phase 1. Okay. So the way it works is you want to position yourself to make the most. I always tell people, come in where you fit in. You can upgrade at any time for no additional cost. Okay. And when you upgrade, you're going to also get leads. So I think I have the paper here. I was looking at it today. I don't know what I do with it. Oh, here we go. So at level 2, when you join at phase 2, level 2, you're going to get 200 cards and 200 leads. At level 3, you get your 200 cards and 200 leads. Level 4, 5, and 6, you're going to get 500 cards and 500 leads. And then at level 7, level 8, level 7 and level 8, you're going to get 1,000 cards and leads. At level 8, not only do you get 1,000 cards and leads, but the company is also going to mail 1,000 postcards out on your behalf. Okay. So that's what I love about this business, is that once a person gets the postcard, they can go to your website and get more information. They can call this 740-680-2493 number and get more information. They can call the 1-800 number and get more information. They can reach out to you directly and get more information. And when a person is able to do that, they are going to want to join because they're able to actually speak to a real person, actually get their questions answered. And that's what you want when a person comes into this business. You want them to be able to feel comfortable spending their money and know that they have a business where they can actually start earning. Okay. So I'm not going to get into all of the things that we have here, but these are just the different levels that we have. Again, you can always join at phase 1. That's going to get you started. It's going to help you to get the fast start bonuses, but not only that, it's going to allow you to get residual $25 payouts over and over and over again by just paying once, one-time payment. Okay. So with the cash building system, there's no more selling, no more trying to convince people. I tell people all the time, don't try to convince people to buy. When you have an opportunity, a business that is a good business that a lot of people are promoting, it's going to catch fire on its own. You don't have to put a whole bunch of time and energy into it, right? You don't have to try to explain, because the postcard tells the story. It tells you what you're going to get, what you're going to make, and what you need to do. And then if you have your website, that also does all of the explaining for you. And I tell people all the time, you can actually run this business completely offline, which is what I did mostly all of 2016, because I was not yet ready to branch out into the online space. So the offline space is where I started. In 2017, I really started getting my feet wet with the online space, but mainly offline is where I went for my bread and butter. And it helped to give me the courage and not only that, the motivation that I needed to know that this was something that I would be able to do. Okay. And I made it a family affair. It wasn't just me, but it was me, my mom, my son, his brother. We all joined together and we worked on the postcards, the mailings, and the information that we needed in order to start producing an income. Okay. So when you join today, again, you're going to pay at phase one only a one-time fee of $50. This, again, guys, is everything that you're going to get at phase one. So you got your 200 postcards, your 200 leads, members only discounted pricing on postage. So you don't have to spend a ton of money on stamps. Even though postcard stamps are cheap, you can get it even cheaper once you are a member. Private offline marketing strategies that you're going to learn. And we also have an exclusive Facebook group for members only, where we share different secrets and techniques that I use that have allowed me to really take my business to the next level. And mainly this was offline strategies that I use. So not only are you going to know about postcard strategies, we're going to have trainings where you're going to learn other ways that you can actually start marketing offline, because this is a numbers game, guys, and you want to get your information in front of enough people as possible so that you can start building momentum within in your business, and you're starting to get daily, weekly, and monthly signups. Okay. So I tell people all the time, even though this is a postcard business, you want to use at least 2 different methods and use them consistently to build up the traffic offline and start to make sure that you're getting sales at least throughout the week. Okay. At least throughout the week. So how do we do that? We want to marry 2 different offline strategies, or even 3 if you can, depending on how much time you have. And that's going to allow you to build that consistency. So in our training, I'm going to show you what works and what doesn't work, and how to save money within the offline space, but have a large audience looking at what it is that you have to offer. Okay, so that's really important. So again, we talked about the one-time payments. We talked about the upgrades and how that works. Again, you only pay the difference to upgrade. There is no time frame on when you need to pay the difference. There are bonuses that we're going to talk about that's just for our team. Okay, this is not for people that are coming in from other teams. It's basically exclusive bonuses and trainings for our team only. And you can also have payments made by mail or electronically. So there's 2 different methods. If people want to get started right away, they can make an electronic payment. If they want to wait, they can send the payment by mail. So really quick, I'm going to go over the bonuses. And the reason why I put these bonuses together, because I thought about all of the things that I wish I would have had when I first gotten started. And the thing is that my sponsor, when I first started, they weren't really into the business. So there wasn't a lot that they were able to teach me as far as the offline space. So I kind of had to figure it out on my own. Now, I did have a mentor for the online space, but there was a lot of things I had to kind of learn what to do and what not to do when it came to the offline space. And it was a lot of mistakes that I made that I would want you guys to actually prevent. And not only that, I wanted us to be able to openly and freely discuss it in our trainings so that you guys can understand why I say certain things and why I do certain things. And that's really important when it comes to marketing offline. So I'm going to bring up just the different bonuses that's included when you decide to join this opportunity, what you're going to be able to be a part of as we continue to grow. And not only that, have our live trainings that we will start the beginning of December. Okay, so I'm going to do a share screen here. We have down here is the bonuses. This is on the website. We have offline marketing secrets that you guys are going to learn. It's going to be an exclusive training that's going to show you how I was able to hit $50,000. I think I did it within less than 10 months. I still wasn't extremely satisfied because I kind of felt like, wow, did I just get lucky with these results, or is this going to be something that's going to be consistent? And here I am over 5 years later, consistently still working offline and online products. Okay, so that just goes to show you what you're going to learn is long-term. It's going to be something that's evergreen that you can use for months and even years to come. Okay, so we have the offline marketing secrets that we're going to go over in our exclusive trainings. We have a way for you to get your discounted postcard stamps that we share with you, so that you don't have to worry about spending a ton of money on stamps. You're going to have access to our private Facebook group that's for members only. This is where we're going to have our live trainings, and we're going to be putting the information for our live trainings inside of our Facebook group. And then if you want a private one-on-one coaching where you want to take your business to the next level, we're going to be able to give that to you at 85% off. You can get this information directly from your sponsor. Okay. So whoever you're working with, whoever you're going to team up with, you want to go back to them and get the link and the information about this opportunity, and so that you can get access to these bonuses. Okay. So commit to the process. I'm not going to talk much about this because we're going to go over this in our training. And the reason why we're going to go over this is basically because I want people to have realistic expectations. I think a lot of people come in and they see other people's results. They see how other people are killing it. They're doing so well. And you want to have that same success. You want to have those, people reaching out to you and signing up at the $500 levels, $1,000 levels. We're going to talk about how to make that happen and what realistically you should see within your business over the next 90 days, the next 120 days, and then over the next year. Okay. And what that should actually look like based off of how much time and energy you have to put into your business. So as an example, we have Lois that's here, right? And we have John. We cannot expect for Lois and John to have the same results. That just will never happen. Why? We don't know. Lois may be working full-time and John is working part-time. Maybe Lois has a full family. Maybe she's a wife. Maybe John is single. He has more time, right? Maybe Lois decided to put in 15 hours a week where John only has 10 hours a week. All of these things is a part of your results. It's going to play a large part in how you run your business. And not only that, what type of success you have within your business, how quickly you can build that success within your business. So for me, when I first got started, I already had 2 kids, and they were not big kids. They were little kids. So I was working a job still. I had 2 children, right? I had a full-time business. I was a full-time mom, single mom at that, right? So because of that, I may not have as much time as someone who's single with no children that may be working part-time or don't even have a job. Okay. We're going to have some people that's going to have more money to spend to really position themselves, right? They cannot have the same results. A person that comes in at the $50 level will not have the same results as a person that comes in at the $1,500 level. So we're going to talk about that realistically, where you're at within your business based off of how you position yourself and what the realistic goals and expectations should be when you start this business. We're going to talk about our peak seasons, when you should be doing more, when you should be doing less, and what that actually looks like. What is your commitment level and how many hours that should be per week? All of those things are important, and it's really easy to get that information when you get into this program. Because again, we're going to have the live trainings, and it's going to allow you to position yourself, but not only that, have a game plan that works. And I tell people that all the time. We can go and dibble and dabble and do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and you do a little bit of this and you do a little bit of that, right? But are you positioning yourself to have success and run a successful business? Because sometimes it has to be more than just a little bit here and there. What you're doing, is it adding up? Is it income producing activities that's going to add up to a full-time income or even a part-time income? That's really important. Okay. So we're going to be going over all of these things. I didn't want to hold you guys too long. I want you to get back to the person that invited you to this opportunity to get more information or to get started. I'm going to go ahead and let a couple of the leaders speak and just give their input and answer any questions. So Ontarian, if you could hit the unmute button for me.
I am here. Let me turn my light on here. There we go. How's everyone doing? I'm great. Good. How you doing, sister? Great presentation. Hey, I'll tell you what, this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, is probably one of the best. I would say the top 3 to get in right now, and for the long term, because again, it's very easy to do. A lot of people are looking for ease, a very easy business in 2021. Actually, going into the new year as well, because times are getting tough, guys, and people are looking for something that's very simple, very duplicatable, something they can plug and play in, something that their people that they know can do, even family and friends can do. And postcard marketing, guys, is going to be the one. It takes work, just like anything else. Just like Amanda said, I got my start in postcard marketing or direct mail years ago and did very well with it. It was one of the first things that I did on in the offline space and the online space, and that's where I got my breakthrough from, was direct mail. So I know that it works. It does work, and we have several people on the team who's, I'm seeing posts every day of people making money, and that is what excites me. So if I see other people making money, guess what? You can do the same thing. Very simple system. They're giving away the house, $50 for 200 leads and 200 postcards. That's pretty much a steal.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a steal. So I've never seen that before, as long as I've been in this industry. But definitely get yourself positioned. Getting yourself positioned at the highest level is going to be the best way to go, because you're going to be leveraged when people come in after you. And get this, when they start to work their business and mail and talk about it, you're going to be in a great position to receive their residual income or the overrides, which those add up really, really quickly. Okay. But it's all about helping the next person. It's all about giving them the tools and trainings and the motivation that they need to continue to see the vision. Once a person sees the vision, it becomes, second nature. All right. So put yourself on a 90-day game plan, work your business every single day. It doesn't matter if you're mailing out postcards, you're posting something on Facebook, Instagram. Talk about your business. Find a way to find a strategy, or find something that you can just do consistently without even thinking about it. Just hit it hard, and I guarantee you, in the next 90 days, you're going to see some drastic results. And going into the new year, you're going to see a lot of momentum, because, like Amanda said, peak season is about to start. People right now are everywhere. They're spending money everywhere, right? But when they come back, right, when they go to their mailbox, you can catch them there, because they have to go to their mailbox. A lot of people are still searching online for money making opportunities. So it's about getting in front of them. If you can do that on a consistent basis, you will do well here. That's a fact. All right. So back to you, Amanda.
Thank you so much for that information on Tyrion. And yeah, I'm excited too, because it's not only, we have 200,000 people a day looking for work from home online. That's 200,000. That's a lot of people. There's enough to go around for everyone. I'm excited about that. I want a piece of the pie. So we're going to move on to Jenna. Can you hear me? You're going to hit the unmute button.
Yeah, I can hear you.
How you doing, Jenna?
Awesome. How are you?
Hanging in there.
Do you see me? Let me put my camera on.
Okay.
You see me?
Yes,
Okay,
I can.
Okay, because usually the sun or the light is behind me. I can see you too. All right. So I just wanted to basically give a shout out. If you can, I don't know, can I be centered for 1 second so I can see how I look? I only see you, Amanda, but I don't know. I wanted to thank you, Amanda, for giving a great presentation. Ontario, for coming on and giving your presentation as well. Super excited. Yeah, I think I'm somewhere on this map, right? I don't see myself too much, but I see myself a little bit on this map somewhere. But anyway, what I wanted to share was, number one, I'm privileged to be partnered up with Amanda and Ontario. But Amanda, your presentation was on point. I absolutely love the simplicity of this program. I've only been in it for 3 weeks. I'm averaging now pretty much payment a day, which is great. In the beginning, it was not like that. So if you start up with us, and you're going to see it might be a little bit slow in the beginning, but once it starts, it hits. Over 91, 9,200 right now, which is crazy because I've never done mailbox marketing before. And when I first started this, I said, what is this mailbox thing, you know? But I tell you, I'm having success offline and online, not just online. So if you're brand new to the online space and you're nervous, don't be, okay? Because if you're consistent, like Ontario just said, and mail out your postcards consistently, and if you have that mindset of treating this like a business and not like a hobby, it will pay you like a business and
That's
not
right.
cost you like a hobby.
That's
Okay.
right.
I love what you said earlier about convincing. There's no reason to convince people with this. It's $50. Okay. And you get the leads and you get the postcards. There's no convincing. If we always say professionals sort, amateurs sell. Don't sell this. All you're going to do is just, when people ask you about it, show them the website. If you don't have a website, that is your golden ticket. I do recommend that because then you don't have to sell anything. It does it for you. When Amanda asked me the information, I sent her my website, the same thing. So, and now she's doing it also, and she's crushing it. And she just started. So that's basically what I wanted to share. Just stay positive. We wanted to keep this very brief. Invite your prospects to come take a look, and then just let them decide. Do not twist their arm. It's not worth it. And the other thing is the phase 2, which we talked about leveraging. I have never seen anything so generous. The owner is so down to earth, and I've never been part of a company where you could just call him. And I was shocked because usually they hide behind like the curtain. No, Jay is the owner, and he is always available to help and answer questions. So it kind of puts your mind at ease when you're brand new, when you don't really know what's going on. And it's nice to know that the payments are coming steadily. So on that note, just put the work in and just sit back and enjoy your residual income. The next 90 days to close out this year strong, and put in 60 to 90 days of consistently sharing a $50 opportunity. That's all you have to do. I share just a 50, and trust me, people are upgrading on their own will. They're seeing the value in this. So you don't have to push them into phase 2. I love the get in where you fit in. As soon as they come in, they are going to see it. They're going to see it on their own, and they're going to thank you. I get thanked every single day. I prayed for this. This is what people are telling me. I prayed for this. I wanted something that was easy to do, simple to do, not complicated, offline and online. But this is mostly something that I'm hearing from brand newbies, people that have never done any type of marketing. And it warms my heart because we want to help everybody do that. So that's basically for me. Back to you, Amanda. Thank you so much for having me present. And I'm looking forward to taking this to the top.
Yes, thank you so much, Jenna. And yeah, everything you said is spot on. I joined with Jenna, and I'm so happy. I told her, I said, I keep seeing this thing around. I keep seeing it. And I'm just so excited about it. And I'm like, I'm ready to start, because, like January is right around the corner, and I haven't seen a program out like this in a while. And it's been over a year for me. And I'm just excited that I bumped into Jenna and I was able to get more information about this. I'm going to just have one more person speak. This is actually a person that I started looking at back in 2014 that was doing a postcard program. 2014, guys, that inspired me. It took me a year and a half to get started, but I seen this person back in 2014, and this was I knew this was my get out of jail card when I actually spoke to her, and she motivated me and inspired me. Mary Beth, if you can just come and say a few things, if you can hit the unmute button. Mary Beth, are you on? I didn't tell her I was going to call on her, so maybe she stepped away. Hold on one second, guys. Mary Beth? Let's see if I can find her. She might have stepped away, but just a little bit of information about Mary Beth. She's been in the online and offline space since, oh gosh, I saw her on a YouTube video back in 2014, and I joined an opportunity with her back in 2014. I wasn't quite ready, so I just paid, but I didn't do anything with it. But I remember watching her all the time and actually getting some of her information in the mail because she was sending out flyers in postcards back in 2014. And I was like, I love this lady. So she was the first person that I seen within the online space that was doing an offline opportunity and was able to give me the courage to actually know I can do something from home, and it could be life-changing for myself and my family. So if you guys don't know Mary Beth, you got to check Mary Beth out because she was one of the first people that I saw who is still here today doing absolutely phenomenal with her business. And always, whatever she touches when it comes to postcard mailing, she does such a great job at it. And she actually joined this opportunity and has been just crushing it ever since. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Mary Beth because again, she was one of the first people that I seen back in 2014. And I was just so excited about offline marketing. We have a couple of questions, so I'm going to go ahead and answer that. You don't have to do your own website. You can actually get a website from your sponsor. We also have a website that we use within our group. Whoever you're going to join, ask them if they have a website. If they don't, you can get back to me and I'll give you the information for the one that I have. Guys, your sponsor should have everything. If they don't, feel free to reach out to myself or Jenna and we'll help you guys get set up and get your website, okay? The copy, this recording will be in our Facebook group, which is public. We have a proof group. So that group is public. You can ask your sponsor, the person who invited you, to get you into that group. The replay will be there. And you'll also be able to find the replay on YouTube as well. Okay. Just so that I just want to let everybody know that webinars are for the public. So whenever we have a live webinar going on, you can invite whoever you want. This is for everyone to get involved in. You can actually, when we have our webinar banners go up, you can promote these on your storyline and your Facebook group, however you want to. You can invite people back to the webinars because the webinars are public for you to bring those who are interested, people who are actually looking to join or they want more information. You can send them to the webinars and let the webinars basically answer all of the questions. I'm sorry, you guys, if you didn't know that, but webinars is always for the public. If it's a training, it's going to say training and it'll say, for members only or something like that. That's how you'll know the difference. But webinars are always going to be available for the public. We'll probably be doing these at least 2 to 3 times a month. We're going to do it again right after Thanksgiving. And we're going to also have our live training. That's going to be for members only right after Thanksgiving. Okay. So I hope that answered the question, any, questions that you guys may have had. And we look forward to seeing you on the inside. If I don't speak to you guys, enjoy your Thanksgiving. This is a Thanksgiving holiday that's coming where people spend time with loved ones, family, and friends. Enjoy your Thanksgiving, guys. And I look forward to seeing you at the next webinar or actually seeing you as a part of our team. Thank you so much for taking the time to be a part of this webinar this evening. We appreciate you all. We can't have these webinars if we don't have people that come out and support us. So thank you for taking your time to invest in yourself and get education and information about what we're doing. It's always great to stay plugged in with like-minded individuals. That is so important. You know what? I'm not going to keep going on, but in our training, I'm going to talk about why that's important, why you should stay plugged in, why it's so important to be around positivity and people who are heading in the same direction as yourself. So thanks again, guys. Stay inspired, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys on the next webinar.